YouTube, how the heck you doing? We're back here with another draft from our early access event that we played in. So check it out. We played something that was pretty unique. Definitely something I'd recommend checking out. If you guys like the content, we'll have a lot more Kaldheim content coming along the way whenever this is out. And the next set that comes out, we'll be ready to get right on top of that as well. So make sure you click the subscribe button and hit like so that way you can see everything that we make. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to another Kaldheim draft. We are playing Kaldheim early access. Alright, mill 3 cards. You may put an elf or Tyvar card from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Put one counter on each elf you control. Whenever an elf you control attacks, target creature gets an opponent controls gets -1/-1. I think this card's like very strong. This format seems like really predicated on rares for sure. I kind of do want to just take this Harald Unites the Elves. This card's better than Tyvar. I would believe that. I mean, yeah, we switched into green white elves in like pack 3 or whatever. The helm's not bad either. If we were gonna do elves, we can start to kind of put stuff. We could just randomly start equipping stuff to give it menace. Like, we don't really need the zombie section of it. I do like Dragar's helm. It's also Guardian Gladewalker. Oops. Stalwart Valkyrie, Runed Crown, but I don't have any runes yet, so I don't really like the crown that much. Run Ashore. Honestly, this pack's not that good. I think I'm just going to take the helm. This is an elf. Wonder if elves ends up being like snow, maybe. This card's kind of good in just like 3-color too. Create a colorless snow artifact token named Icy Manalith with add to 1 mana. You may cast spells from among them without paying its mana cost. Sculptor of Winter. Yeah, play a replicating ring that doesn't replicate. Sculptor of Winter versus Svella. I kind of want to take Svella. There's not really any good black cards in that pack for us to care about. Here we have another Runed Crown or a Valkyrie Sword. Got an Elderleaf Mentor as well. This fits in both decks that we might be playing. We could blow up all their lands. Feed the Serpent. You don't want to blow up their lands. You don't want to play Ponza. Easy feed. Yeah. I'm just memeing. I do want to try Ponza at some point though. It just sounds fun. This is honestly good removal. There's Elven Bow, which is also just good. It's a 3-mana 2/3 elf. Guess if I'm playing elves, I'm probably just playing a bunch of little dudes. So I don't think I'd be playing Blizzard Brawl really in that deck. If I went 3-color snow though, no. Let's just take bow. Packmate's decent. I think this card's just well costed in general. There's Trickster, Priest. If we still wanted to go snow, take Packmate for now. Yeah, I think green's open. It feels like it at least. Duskwielder is also an elf. Gladewalker. I do actually kind of like Duskwielder, by the way. I think that card's actually decent. I think I want to take Gladewalker here, though. Gladewalker allows us a little bit more flexibility. You'd take Glade Walker? Yeah. Return a land or an elf card if you can't draw a card. I think I'm just going to take Village Rites here. They're both value cards. This one's just... Village Rites is just more consistent, I think. Oh, wow. Pick 9 Elven Bow. Huh. That seems pretty good. I also think Snakeskin Veil is actually decent. Pretty happy with the way this deck looks so far. We need some more actual elves. And not just, like, bows that make elves. Wow. Pick 11 Icehide Troll is kind of insane, actually. I think green is completely wide open. I am going to take this Rune Crown just in case. Yeah, I'll take this mountain just in case, too. Yeah, I've been happy with Rune Crown. Especially if you have the black rune in your deck. Graven Lore. Scry X, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast, then draw 3. I think this card's super cool, by the way. I think this card's very, very good. Sculptor, Icehide Troll. There's Wither Crown as well. Wither Crown's like pseudo removal. Could take not Vold Slumber Mound and just go like Ponza. Huh? I mean, there's another Icehide Troll here. Kind of just want to take it. I think Icehide Troll's really good. Sculptor of Winter is not that good in comparison. I think I'm going to take Icehide. Ooh, Finn. What does this do? Snowlands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. Got him. Despair Sentinel, Guardian Glade Walker, Finn. I think Wither Crown's actually not terrible. I think Wither Crown's okay. It's just a removal spell. I mean, it just turns the thing into, like, when you're an aggro deck, it just kind of gets it out of the way so it can't kill your stuff. And walls aren't that good against aggro in that situation. Plus, it deals damage to them anyways. I think I'm going to take Finn here. Wouldn't mind drafting like a ton of Death Touch stuff if I get a chance. Don't think I'm going to get a chance, but you never know. We'll take Sculptor of Winter for now. What's this? Flash First Strike Protect from Gods. Enters the battlefield like up to 1 target attacking creature. Alright. Big fan of Struggle for Skemkar. Also really like that snow-covered forest. Snow looks pretty open, though, so I think we might be able to wheel that. Yeah, black is kind of drying up. There's a chance we don't stay elves. There's a very real chance we still go red. Better make sure I get the snows. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out for them. There's Elderleaf Mentor, which I also think is okay. Especially if we're putting it back into play with that. There's also a Kennel Master if we just want a good card. I think I'm just going to take Elderleaf Mentor here. With just like a splash of something. I think Grizzled Outrider is actually okay. I mean, this just turns like... If we can go wide with elves, turns all of our elves into just like houses. I'll take Sculptor of Winter again. There's still a real chance we switch into snow. Like Snow Ramp, maybe. I'll take another Skemfar here. It's a little bit better than Elderleaf. Not Vold Slumber Mound. Alright, we're just going to hedge here, chat. Just in case. think I'm just going to go with a Glade Walker again. I think it's better than just Spare a Sentinel. Also, if we can pump Finn, we might just be onto something. We'll take this one. Still a chance we pivot. Divine Gambit. Crush the Week's very, very bad in our deck. Oh, alright, well I accidentally took Divine Gambit. I tried to pick the spider. I don't think I'm going to be missing the spider anyways. I do have a lot of elves though. So, 1, 2... sure. Well, white's still wide open. 3, 4, 5, 6... 7... 8. There's another Elven Bow. Masked Vandal. This card's so good. Spirit of the Alderguard. I just don't think we can do it. You take the land? I don't know if I can afford to play a tapped land in this deck. I probably can. Spirit of Alderguard is really what I'm considering here. Yeah, I'm down to take land. Ooh. Ooh. If we took black-red land too, we could kind of do something weird here. This is past. Can't really get that anymore. I think I'm going to take land again for the 2 Icehide Trolls. You think Serpent's that good? I kind of just want the snow land for the trolls. I don't think I want 3rd troll. It also works with Sculptor of Winter to ramp us out if we're playing anything big. I don't think the snake's good. I don't think the snake's bad, but I don't think the snake's good. Binding of the Old Gods is very good. Binding of the Old Gods. There's a Narfi. Don't have a blue. Combo with Finn, yeah. I mean, I know I'm taking this. It's just I'm considering like what I'm wheeling here. Probably just Spare Sentinel. Oh. The top 5 cards of your library reveal an elf, warrior, or Tyvar card from among them. Yep, I'm still live. I will still be live for a couple more hours, I think. I think I have to take the elf. I can't imagine taking anything else. I like to believe I'm dedicated to my craft. Plow, maybe? Maybe I just want Pump Spell. I kind of want to be kind of aggressive in this deck. There's also King's Herald. Oh god, there's a cat here. I can get behind 1 King's Herald, maybe. Oh, man. Alright, Glade Walker versus Snow-Covered Swamp. I don't really need another 2-drop. I don't really need another elf. I do kind of want this swamp. Swamp Village Rites. There's also Coma's Faithful. Alright, let's take the swamp. I'm down. Second Feed the Serpent seems good. Oh my god, Elder Halls. Definitely sold on that. Elven Bow came back around. Alright, I guess we'll slam this bow into the deck. Whatever. Oh, hey, the worm came back. Oh, just Spare Sentinel. I think just Bear Sentinel's probably good enough. Do you think 2 trolls seems bad? I don't really have a lot of 3-drops if I cut the trolls. I have 1 3-drop if I cut the trolls. That seems kind of undoable. I have a Woodland Chasm, Sulphurous Mine, and Snow-Covered Swamp. So, Snow-Covered Swamp, and then I would play Elder Hall, Chasm, Sulphurous Mine. This is 6, 7, 8, 16, 17. Got a forest here. This is 7 black sources, 8 green sources, and then 1 dual. 16 land seems fine in this deck. There's enough mana production in it already. Play like Jaspera Sentinel. Maybe I don't even want Jaspera Sentinel. I've also got Sculptor of Winter. I'm not sure. I have Sculptor of Winter, so that's why I only need 1 Snowland in order to make the trolls good. Because really you only need 1 activation out of the troll deck for it to be good. I think I'm cutting 1 Elven Bow and 1 Village Rites. I think 3 Elven Bows is too many. I guess Elven Bow is a 3-drop. It's a 2/3, so I could cut 1 troll. If I cut 1 troll, then these are 3-drops. So my slots would look like this then. This is a 5-drop. This doesn't look terrible. Still don't think I want that big worm. Let's try this. Alrighty, everybody, welcome to game 1. This hand seems bad. I'm gonna mulligan this. Sure, I'm down to keep this. I'm actually gonna put back Swamp here. Reason is I have Sculptor of Winter in order to make mana. Jaspera Sentinel? Alright. I'm just gonna take 1, chat. I don't know what's happening, but I don't really want to throw away my Sculptor of Winter that easily. Play Sculptor of Winter here, then foretell this. Oh my god, I hate this. Why does this thing not just make mana? I have to make it as difficult as possible. King Harald's Revenge. I will no blocks here. Like a 2/2. This is pretty deceptive here. I'm gonna go for a block now, and I have Feed the Serpent up. Oh, my opponent just said no attacks. All right. Crew 3. pay that. Attack for 5. Yeah, our opponent's stuck at 3. I'm so confused. What was my opponent repping before? And do I even care if I just throw this away into the Despair Sentinel? I think I'm just okay with eating their whole turn here if they have a pump spell. Yeah, I'm totally fine with this. Just make a 2/5 Death Toucher. Now they've used the Run Amok. Oh, squash. Alright. Fair enough. +2/+2. Alright, I'm down. Opponent can only have one thing, which would be Frostbite. This card's pretty mediocre. So we have the Taunt on Sculptor of Winter. So even if they were to somehow crew this. And this should remove a land from them by killing Despair Sentinel. So even if I only kill one, still fine. This card is definitely so medium when you have to equip it, though. Oh, Foretell. That's not good for my opponent. Spread it out so that way the removal doesn't kill me. And then I have Feed the Serpent to kill anything, and this should be the end of the game. I'll let them go to blockers if they want. If they try to crew this, they're dead. Unless they have the hexproof thing. Oh, they do have the hexproof thing. Making a 3/3 seems fine. They just trade with this. Otherwise, they just crew the boat and eat one anyways, right? Yeah. Now they're forced to just double jump. I know they can crew 3 with that. Alright, so we kill the boat. They didn't even get one now. That was a really risky crew. When they could have just taken the guaranteed trade and go to 1. Or even blocked. Eska's Chariot. Oh boy. I think what we do is if we kill the 3/2. No, that doesn't work. If I crew this 2, or if If I foretell this, attacks. Opponent can go block, block, block. We kill one. Otherwise, they crew the chariot. And then they go block, block. So I just go to attacks right now, right? I just attack with this. Totally down to let them jump with one. Jumping one cat doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Now when they crew the chariot, we just kill it. Man, green black feels so clunky. And our opponent's been stuck on mana this whole game, and we're still like... I guess they did play the chariot, which is pretty good. And also squash is premium. Squash, I think, goes up in value, just the fact that there's so many shapeshifters in the format, too. So let's see here. If we attack for... These are both lethal next turn. I can't really crew chariot, because if they crew chariot, then it's like... Alright, we'll just kill that. It's fine. Now they can crew chariot. Now they just crew chariot, attack, make a 2-2. No, that doesn't work either. I think that leaves him dead then. Yeah. Hey, we like didn't draw any creatures that game. Very strange. Oh, slew bars against us. Okay, so we can keep this. So we can go 1, 2, 3, which is actually decent. Stop that. Yeah, you knocked that off right now. Button attack for 1. Play Sculptor of Winter. Next turn we'll play Elderleaf Mentor. Tormentor's Helm. Alright, no blocks. Alright, we got 4 elves. I will figure out a way to kill that pup eventually. This is currently 6, 9, 10, 11. Alright, I've currently got 11 damage. Probably should have put this snow permanent into play. It's kind of dumb of me not to. Craven Hulk. If I give this, I can make this 7. I can make this 6. 6. 6 must be blocked. Kill them both. Wait. What? Let me read this card again. Must be blocked. Ah, I see. I thought it had to be blocked by everything. You may change Arnie Broken Bow's base power to 1 plus the greatest power among creatures you control. Well, we kind of messed up. And that's okay. So we just go block, block. Pretty sure I'm just blocking both. Pretty sure I'm still just blocking the Broken Brow. Opponent can't block. If they block, they're dead. All my elves get 1/1. Opponent also can't attack because they're just dead. Alright, my opponent's just dead. I did it. Alrighty, everybody. Here we are with game 4. Can we keep this? This hand's pretty clunky, but I think we can keep it. I paired against Ham. He was in my draft pod. I'm actually just gonna foretell this. Ooh, that card is good. Alright, let's play Despair Sentinel. Next turn we can play Elven Bow, make an elf, tap them together, play Struggle for Scamfar, and kill that. I think that's our best plan. Elven Bow. Make a guy. Pay this way. Now I've got access to feed the serpent as well. Glimpse the Cosmos. Alright. They have a giant, so they can flash it back. Look at this giant, chat. Oh, I don't have the thing that, dang. If I just move this over here. Is it 2/4? Otherwise I can foretell the pack beast or the pack mate. Kinda just wanna do this. I think I can just play this kinda slow. If I draw land here, I can slam pack mate. Let's just block. Alright. Sure. Killing my Despair Sentinel with a run amok is fine with me. That was a 1/2. So that was my 1-drop that just ate a removal spell. Reach seems like it's going to be pretty good against this deck. Let's go ahead and move that there. Got blocks for days, chat. More ravens. Alright, we're just going to keep foretelling. How many more ravens? I think we need to do this before it gets any worse. I can always Elder Hall to pick off an X2. Ooh, Glimpse the Cosmos again? Dang, get a double Glimpse again? Whew. Opponent's deck looks great. What is happening? I have to hold up Snakeskin Veil in case they have removal spell. If they attack for 9, I'm still fine here. I'll just give this hexproof. Alright, let's go. Sure, I'm down to trade for 1 owl. Can feed the Serpent again. Oh, Berg Strider? Alright. Extra 6. Alright. So this puts us at... So we're kind of just hoping our opponent doesn't have a removal spell here. If they have Squash, we're kind of in trouble. It's good to get the Giant out of the way. Okay. My god, my opponent actually just has triple Augury Raven, triple Berg Strider. What a weird deck. Alright, well, we tried to race. That is not working. Is this another Berg Strider? What the heck did Kyle draft? Alright. Alright, the deck's looking pretty good. Oh, this hand is super slow. I think we can keep it though. I'm on the play at least. So we're either playing... We're either going to draw land or playable spells, right? We don't really have anything else that's up at 4 unless we draw our other Feed the Serpent and the 1/3/2 elf. So I think keeping this hand's fine. I guess tapped land on turn 4 would be bad. Everybody's getting sleepy now. I want to draft the green snow deck. Like, just blue-green snow. I think that deck seems good. My takeaway from playing elves is that I don't think elves is actually that good. Do I just do nothing? And then if our opponent does nothing, we just exile this 2-1. I think that's my plan. Then play Grizzled Outrider. Otherwise, we just exile whatever our opponent plays, right? They could just foretell 2 cards here. I guess we're just gonna exile this thing then. This should prompt him to play something. Really? Oh, revitalized to draw card? Alright, I was like, what is happening? Okay, well, we have a 5-5. But our opponent has a full hand. Oh, that's a cool effect. It, like, pollinates. I am still pounding it out. We are on our 13th and a half hour streaming now. Like I said, I pretty much stream until I basically cannot find queues anymore. Alright, bind my 5-5. Sure. I'm gonna destroy that. Maybe I want to destroy the bird. I want my 5-5 back. Give me my 5-5 back. Stop doing that. You need to actually kill it if you want to kill it. And then I'm just going to put it back into play again. Alright, so now we know Vega can draw a card, so we should exile it. With Feed the Serpent. Grab a forest. Exile this with Feed the Serpent. I'm gonna get in there for 5. I have won a lot of games. I have also lost a decent amount of games. The format's very weird. Right now, I'm playing Black-Green Elves. Not a huge fan. Won't lie. Doesn't seem that powerful. And I think I have like all the uncommons and everything that you could ever need. It has good support. Like good supporting colors. I just don't think it's good on its own. And that's kind of what I'm struggling with. Definitely slower limited for sure. Just kill this. Make an elf. I think that's the problem with I'm happy to trade the Stalwart Valkyrie here. Do I think it's better than Zendikar? Yeah, I do. Again, I didn't particularly like Zendikar, mostly because I'm not a huge fan of the landfall mechanic as a whole, because it asks you to do a deck building restriction of play lands in your deck, which is not exactly the most creative mechanic. That's my biggest qualm with Zendikar. That, and let's be real, just removal spells as a whole were basically all that there was. We'll see. Obviously, I'm still in the honeymoon phase with this, so I don't know for sure that I will like it more in the long run. However, we'll see. We'll see where it goes, basically. Yeah, Foretell is a cool mechanic. I do really like the way the Foretell interacts overall in the set. So, I guess, I don't know. It's been pretty fun. I mean, I just don't want to be that guy that's like, I hate this. Bah. But yeah, I think this will be an okay set to play in for quite a while. Just equip the bow there. Honestly, I just want to make 2 1/1s. Maybe I was supposed to do that first. Definitely getting tired. I can feel that my play is slipping a little bit. That's probably part of the nature of the beast of streaming like a bajillion hours, though. Alright, I'm gonna play this. Oh, I should have played this Soul Winter first. Oh, man. Alright, whatever. It worked. I should have played the Sculptor Winter first, though, so that way I get an extra point. Gold 1, though. Gold 1. Until they won't let me stream anymore. We can keep this. 10's fine. This is a 5-drop, so 3-drop, 5-drop, 2-drop. We can foretell this. So we just go like 2, 3, and then we can just on 4 foretell both of these. Likely actually going to foretell both of them as opposed to just playing them. Just because it makes them so efficient. I'll offer a trade here. Yeah, I'm down to trade. That's fine. My 2-drop for their 3-drop. Perfectly happy with that. Play bow. Make it 2-3 here. I am going to want to be pretty mana efficient these next couple turns, so likely going to want to foretell both of them. Depends on what our opponent does, though. If I foretell both... Alright, well, let me attack first. Because based on what they do... Alright, yeah, I'm just going to foretell. So foretell both of these. That way I can play Packmate and struggle on the same turn. So I can play a 4/4 fighting creature. What does this card do? Each opponent mills 4, then you may exile a creature or planeswalker from each graveyard. Until the end of turn, you may cast spells, exile with King Narfi's Betrayal, and you may spend mana as if those from any color. So you can take my Sculptor of Winter or my Changeling, and he can take his Priest or his Grimdrop, right? He's going to take the Priest. Okay. What did he take from me? Is there a way for me to check? Sculptor of Winter is what he took from me. This just pumps elves? Guess if he's casting removal spells and he's just not casting the other stuff, right? So if I play this, draw a card, can attack. Maybe I just want to play this. This is the most mana efficient play. This is fine. There's already a Sculptor of Winter in the graveyard. Maybe I hit something better. Oh, that's better. Oh, okay, we'll just miss. Whoops. Let's play Priest of the Haunted Edge and Sculptor of Winter this turn. If he plays both, I'm going to play King Harald's Revenge. And attack. Hopefully they tap the island. So they could have Leave the Realm or whatever it's called. Depart the Realms. There we go. That's what it's called. They have one snowland. Can kill both of these, giving trample. Right? Because if it's Wither Crown. Alright. I will not get rid of this. I'm gonna play Packmate here. I'll struggle here. And then play just Bear Sentinel. Attack. Opponent's on 3 cards. Not really too worried about it. They have no good blocks. So I can give a creature -3/-3 next turn. I can also... King Harald's Revenge is really good on this still because it makes it so that way they have to block this. So then I'm getting through 8. Guaranteed. Depending on what they have here. Because they're not going to have Depart the Realms, right? I guess Depart the Realms on my Elf token is decent. Because it is a 3/3 now. They're still short on Snowlands. Yeah, Depart the Realms. That's kind of what I was worried about. Oh, that is so greedy. That is unbelievably greedy. Three lands. They have Frost Augur. And for me, they're getting a Sculptor of Winter again. Or a Changeling. Wow, that is unbelievably greedy. This is 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I just have lethal, right? I get this -3/-3. So this is 7, 8, 11, 12. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? I should put it on this, though. I can't believe that they bounced this. That's so greedy. Opponent's crazy. Alrighty. So we've got 3-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. That's fine. We can keep this. Got a Snowland. In case we draw like Sculptor of Winter or anything. Hand's a little slow, but it's powerful. Ooh. Like drawing 2-drop there. Oh, opponent missed land? What? Alright, I'm just gonna play this. Okay. I'll take the bear. Okay. Opponent on the sickest keep 2 lands play. Dude, it's so dumb. I hate it. They need to fix that so auto tap can do it. All their other mana elves do it. It's because technically it's not a mana ability. I hate it. We just have with everything here. Wait, really? Okay, that's fine. We'll just play bow then. So we go bow, make an elf, and then we have hexproof for whatever he targets with this. Likely going to be the Herald. Right, -3, -3. Okay. Maybe I give up the Herald here. I can put it back into play. They're going to go for this. I go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Put them to 2. Village Rights here on this. Draw 2. I like this play. Sure, Snakeskin Veil here. And then we play Herald Unites the Elves, and we get back Herald himself. And then we search for an elf this way. We get Elderleaf Mentor. That was a very, very good turn. Our opponent is in mega trouble. Oh, it gets ham again. Oh, God, no. Bergstrider. God. This is the only person I've lost to that I'm playing against. I mean, I guess I'm just playing Finn and trying to go for the kills, right? Play some Death Touch. Bang, bang, bang. Two-4 Death Touch is decent. I mean, I don't even care about the poison counters. I care more about the fact that it's just a 2-4 Death Touch. Alright, so the opponent can boast here. Boasting for... Can you foretell off that? Or is it just you may play? Binding of the Old Gods. Okay. Sure, we'll just bind this up. No Bergstriders, please. This is an owl. I already know it. Or a raven. This thing. Demon Bolt. Lame. I'll go get Chasm. Land. Attack. Dang. My opponent didn't want me to kill him with Binding of the Old Gods. Come on. What a lame-o. You didn't want to just get like 10 poison counters right there? No Bergstriders this time, hopefully. It's not over yet. We have Village Rites if our opponent goes after one of our creatures. Craven Hulk, sure. I'm gonna push here for damage. Play this. Draw, play this. Now we have Village Rites plus Feed the Serpent, so we can feed 2 Serpents this turn. I think our opponent's dead. No Bergstrider. No Bergstriders this time, sir. Sure, just feed this. Boom, plat. Oh, we can definitely keep this. So we're 6-1 right now. So this is our final boss. So we get to go Sculptor of Winter into Elderleaf Mentor into hopefully Grizzled Outrider. Because we have the Snowland. Oh, there it is. There's the land to allow for it. Sculptor of Winter is going to let us play 1 turn ahead on the curve. And if we don't end up wanting to cast Grizzled Outrider, we can always cast Feed the Serpent. Okay. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, wow. What a draw. We drew one of our few 3-drops in the deck. Also, I have not drawn Ice Hide Troll this whole, like, draft, I don't think. Maybe I drew it, like, once. Which, honestly, I think is probably a good thing. I'm just going to play this. If our opponent has, like, Frostbite, that's fine. Disdainful Stroke. Oh. That's kind of lame. At least it's not hitting Grizzled Outrider, though. Sure. Play a Hawk. Alright, let's just play this. We'll go get our Elderleaf Mentor back. Opponent can't quite Frostbite yet. What's here now? I think Elderleaf Mentor is still a little bit better than Herald. Hey, I'm gonna get this. I want more elves. I want this 1/1 counter trigger to be more impactful. Opponent could have another Frostbite here. You hate to see it, chat? That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, loot. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Our opponent thought they had 3 snow permanents in play. Because they could have just played Sulphurous Mire, and then they could have done this, and then they could have killed Elderleaf Mentor the next turn. I mean, they would have taken the same hit, but they could have at least killed Elderleaf Mentor here, so I don't have more pressure. Because they're, like, so far behind now. And I still have Feed the Serpent, so it's like, I attack here, give this creature -1/-1. I can give creature up to -4/-4. So they can't really go wide because I can go pick this off, pick off another thing, Feed the Serpent. And they can't really go big because I can just go Feed the Serpent, pick this off. Yeah. So they squash here, and then I just kill this. Well, I guess that's one way to get 7 wins. I feel kind of bad that we won that way, but I can't make the plays for my opponent, unfortunately. Alrighty, everybody, so let's take a quick look at what we had in this deck that I think made it pretty good. So I said earlier in the draft I wasn't the biggest fan of elves. I think I might have just been in a couple matchups where it was just really, really hard, or was drawing the clunky part of my deck. Because once I was drawing, like, Herald Unites into, like, Elderleaf Mentor or Grizzled Outrider, anything that really, or even Herald himself, I really felt like the deck could just kind of go off, especially when you started going wide with the Elderleaf Mentor. To get the 1/1 counters and then all the -1/-1s. This card's actually insane. This is the card we started the draft off with. Definitely worth drafting around. Good to have removal in this deck for sure because you need ways to get through. I was actually surprised with King Herald's Revenge. We used it in combination with Binding the Old Gods Death Touch quite well. But overall, I think this deck was pretty sweet. I went 7 wins with it, and it felt pretty convincing for the last 5. So honestly, if you're looking for an archetype to start ranking up with in Kaldheim when it releases, I would highly recommend checking this out. This definitely seems like it's probably worth it.